20 years ago, okay, Toyota Camry had, the three different classes. The top class was a Toyota Camry hybrid, and it was 30,000 US dollars in Asia. Mercedes has many types of class, right? The S class, the E class. What's the top class of Mercedes?
S, I think.
Is it S class?
No, Maybach actually is
Oh, that's right. That's
like
it.
Lexus.
Yeah.
Maybach.
What's the entry level Mercedes class? Is it E?
C.
C class.
C180, I think. C is the cheapest one.
Okay, you know more about cars than I do. 30 years ago, Toyota Camry, #1 selling car in the world. I think it still is. It's a great success story. It's a great car. They sold, let's just say 1 million units a year in Europe and North America. Okay, I'm guessing at the number, I don't know the number. 1 million units a year. So $30,000, 1 million units a year, that's $3 billion. A lot of money. 50% of the market share for what they call premium economy cars, Toyota Camry. They've got the market. Mercedes has S class, E class, a C class. The lowest Mercedes starts at $55,000. Okay, they sell 25,000 units a year compared to 1 million units. That's a huge difference, right? So Mercedes asked a marketing company, if we made a Mercedes L class, Y class, that was $41,000, how much of the market from the premium Toyota Camry crowd, how much of that market would come into the Mercedes crowd? And so this company did lots of research, interviews, surveys, studies, they did it all. They spent a year, and they came back to Mercedes with a book of data, ideas, samples. And their conclusion was, yes, you would make about 250,000 units a year and take at least 20% of the Camry market to become Mercedes people. And in 15 years, those people will become Mercedes C class and Mercedes D class people. And we'll all make lots of money and have lots of fun. And Mercedes said, thanks very much. So, did they do it? I think we don't see a Mercedes Y class. So the answer is no, they didn't do it. Why not? Here's why they didn't do it. Yes, they would make more money at the bottom. But what about the Mercedes customer who's been a customer for 25 years? And I'm driving the top S-Class Mercedes. And then I look and I go, look. Now the guy across the street who drove a Camry last week is also driving a Mercedes. Do I feel special? Do I feel like a VIP? Do I feel like my brand is taking care of me and saying, I got you, I'm taking care of you? Definitely not. The reason they decided not to do that is because Mercedes customers, they don't care about the quality, the value. Of course that's important. They care how they feel, right? They care about how they feel. And if you don't feel special, you're not special. The smiling albino guest or local foreigner, they want to feel special. Bundan, pho, anybody can order it, anybody can eat it. And I'm with you, and we're having pho, and then I look over in the same restaurant, and I see 2 or 3 other travelers, and they're on their Google map. Pho, Li Guok Se, here's how you order it. Okay, I would like Dynamo, whatever, and I show them, do I still feel special? The challenge is, how do you make them feel special? Right? How do you make them feel special? Everything you do, how do you make your guests feel like Mercedes people? You're driving on the same road as the Camry people, but how do you make them feel special? If I'm taking a guest there, I'm going to manage their expectations and quickly tell them why I'm taking them there. This is one of the most famous pho places. It's run by a family, I think the same family who's been doing it for 40 years. They've been copied by many, many different people. And I would tell the guests, yeah, they've been copied by like 15 different pho restaurants, and there's fake pho tents all over Vietnam, not even just in Hanoi. And that's great because this is the original one. And of course now it became super famous. It's on TV shows, international documentaries, so you see a lot of other international people eating there. But you manage their expectations, right? You tell them the story, you tell them why we're going, and you say, yeah, now it's famous, you'll probably see local people, mostly local people, local expats, travelers, but it's one of the best pho experiences in Vietnam. So that way, when they go into the restaurant and they see a bunch of tourists, they don't say, Kim, why did you bring me to a place with tourists? You don't have to explain, you've already told them what's gonna happen today, what you're gonna see, but you're with me, and I'm gonna make you feel special. I'm gonna tell you how they make it, I'm gonna tell you the story, and I'm gonna, I'll make it, take care of everything, get beer, that's important. But how you make people feel. And so I do a street food trip in Bangkok, and it's never the same twice, because I have ADD and I can't do the same thing more than once, so I change it every day. But I tell our guests, I say, the first place we're going for noodles is a type of Thai Chinese noodle called Kway Chap, and it's very spicy. But I said, this place is a family institution, it's legendary. It's been open 60 years. They have so many other shops that have copied them because the soup is famous, everybody wants it. So there's usually a long lineup to get in. And they go, ooh, I'm a VIP, I don't stand. You want me to stand in line at the shop? Is that what you're telling me? And I say, but don't worry, because we have a friend, and I sent her to stand in line for us, so that when we arrive, we're at the front of the line, then we go right to the table, right? We've done that before. So they feel pretty special. And I say, this place has become super famous because it's on lots of television shows, so you will see international travelers there. But I guarantee the international travelers they see do not have somebody standing in line for them ordering, so that when you arrive, food is there. They don't sell beer at this restaurant. And I know when you have spicy noodles, you want to have a beer, but they don't sell beer. So all of the other travelers or local people are eating their noodles, and then they look over at our table and they go, oh, where's the beer? How did they get the whole beer on their table? Because the guide quickly ran to the local shop, got the cold beer, made sure it's clean, and then opens it at the table. So now you're having a $5 experience, but you feel like a VIP. Right? It's that little detail that is the difference between Toyota and Mercedes. The Mercedes people want to feel like I'm a little more special than that person. Right? Humans are selfish. It's true. Very true. We're selfish. We want to feel special. So you don't need $100,000 to meet Harry Styles backstage. Sometimes you need $5 and a good idea to make someone feel special. And that's the difference between how Mercedes customers feel. I'm part of a club. I'm special. Yes, I drive on the same road as everybody else, but I'm special, right? Because I'm with you. I'm with him. He's taken care of me. That's the feeling.